Hello, and welcome to the Inside Report. Each month, we take an inside look at the services or programs or special events provided by Kitsap County. I'm Doug Baer.
And I'm Marina Kong. Earth Day is every April, and this year we are taking an inside look at the Kitsap County Earth Day Awards. For nearly 25 years, Kitsap County Public Works has presented the annual Earth Day Awards to individuals, organizations, schools, and businesses for their distinguishing environmental programs or projects. These awards are usually presented at the regular Board of County Commissioners meetings.
But this year, the Solid Waste Division of Public Works wanted to do something a little bit different. So with us today is Tony Fuller. Tony, welcome. Tony's a program specialist with the Department of Public Works. Thanks for coming today, Tony. Tell us a little bit about how you wanted to change up the annual presentation for the Earth Day Awards.
Okay, we wanted to do something different, creative, and fun for this year's award winners, and we decided to use a Publishers Clearinghouse style sweepstake format for this award presentation.
Really? So you mean you walked up to people and presented them a check for $1 million?
Well, not quite, Arena. Winners were selected from each of the 3 county commissioners' districts. We also presented an award to a notable county office. We asked you guys and the commissioners to join us in the Kitsap County Prize Patrol van. And after we picked up flowers, balloons, and an oversized award certificate, we headed to the winner's location for the big surprise.
Yeah, it was a great way to present the award, and it was encouraging to see the winners' passion for what they've done.
It really is. This year's winners, they exemplify environmental leadership in the work that they do, and the focus on the awards was sustainability, waste reduction, recycling, and litter control. Their outstanding achievements make a difference as they lead the way and make others aware of environmental issues.
I discovered the awards are made from recycled crushed window pane glass. Are we ready to see the first surprise presentation?
Yes, we are. One of our winners was the Adopt a Road volunteers from the Kitsap Adventist Christian School. It was the parents, staff, and school board members of the school that got together for group litter pickups during 2 separate events in 2016. Volunteers from local congregations also helped out, and they reported finding very interesting things along the road, like softballs and dead animals and golf balls. Last year, they removed over 300 pounds of litter along 2 miles of roads, right near their school in the Chico community. In 3 years, this dedicated group of volunteers removed nearly 1,000 pounds of roadway litter.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, we all climbed into the Prize Patrol van, so let's go ahead and see how that went. All right, so where are we headed this morning, Tony?
We are headed to the Kitsap Adventist Christian School located in central Kitsap, right off Chico Way. There's a classroom there of about 16 students and lots of parent volunteers, staff volunteers, community church volunteers, and Principal Becky Ray is there to greet us at the door.
Oh, nice. And with us today also is Commissioner Ed Wolf, the Commissioner for the Central District. Commissioner, what are we awarding them for this morning?
The Prize Patrol is out today because of their Adopt a Road program. And this is much more fun than a Board of County Commissioner meeting. Helping, just celebrating our volunteers. 300 pounds alone of trash picked up by these volunteers last year.
Well, that's pretty impressive. So you said they've organized this and they got some people coming and all that?
We sure hope there'll be some folks there to receive the award. That's the plan.
Well, let's go see what it looks like.
All right.
Here we go. Prize Patrol, here we come.
Kitsap County Prize Patrol because somebody or some buddies in this room are being recognized for an outstanding contribution to our local environment. So if you are involved in the Adopt a Road program, we would ask that you would please come up to the front. With us today is Commissioner Wolf, and he has a special presentation for you. Yeah, all right. All right. Thank you.
Sorry, I was in the kitchen serving.
You got it. Thank you. Yeah. Do it. Yeah. I am Central Kitsap Commissioner Ed Wolf. We're here with Public Works and Communication. Over 300 pounds last year alone was picked up by you guys, by staff and by volunteers and by parents. Thank you. That's why we're here, to thank you. you can read that. And I also have a plaque. Kitsap County Solid Waste Division, Earth Day 2017, Outstanding Achievement Award, Adopt a Road Volunteers, Kitsap Adventist Christian School. Give them a hand.
And I don't know who's going to hold the rose bouquet, but maybe it's Becky Ray. But maybe.
Very nice.
We brought you some cupcake cake.
I'm the one who came up with the idea because we wanted signs for the school. We didn't have any signs.
Great.
And so we do it 3 times a year, so it's easier for us, and it's just really runs smoothly. Thanks to everybody who volunteers.
How many of you are going out? Is it all of you going out the 3
We
times a
average
year?
about, I'd say between 6 to 12
Okay.
each time.
And somebody said there's some kind of weird things out on the road at times that might be picked up. Anybody want to volunteer a strange thing that was picked up?
I got a brand new credit card,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
unsigned. So I turned it into the Kitsap County Sheriff's Department.
Very good.
Kitsap County appreciates what you're doing. Commissioner Garrido, Commissioner Gelder are not here, but they know that I'm here. I'm here for all 3 of them. Thank you for what you're doing.
All right, guys. Well, enjoy your cupcakes. Happy Earth Day, everyone.
Happy Earth Day.
What a great way to recognize those folks, and what a great way to volunteer your time. How do you go about adopting a road?
Well, businesses, organizations, service clubs, and individuals can all adopt a road. All volunteers receive safety training and safety equipment, litter bags, and free disposal for roadside cleanup activities. As Principal Becky Ray at the school said, we enjoy helping keeping our community clean, and the Adopt a Road program also helps us get to know our neighbors. Many of them come out and thank us for picking up litter. So if you would like to adopt a road, please visit the website shown below and complete the online application for adopting a road.
Well, thanks, Tony. I am a road adopter myself. Well, the next award that we presented was the WasteWise at Work Business of the Year Award. It was presented to George Heitman, the facilities supervisor at Krista Camp's Miracle Ranch.
Yes, George spent much of his time last year coordinating logistics to start recycling in a large venue that hosts both overnight and day camps. George is a man driven to do things well and efficiently. When he sees a gap between a problem and an opportunity, he's quick to jump to a solution.
So he recognized the need for recycling and jumped on in and to make it happen?
He sure did. In order to collect and divert commingled recycling more efficiently, he strategically located bins and containers with garbage cans in both the cabins and the public areas at the camp. He developed new procedures for recycling collection from multiple locations throughout their large area of operation. With an average of 216 new campers a week, the staff had to conduct education every week on how to recycle the right items and how to recycle more and where to recycle them.
And also he went beyond the traditional recycling and added another product that many don't even know about.
Yes, we call that FOG in our business, fat, oils, and grease. He was very instrumental in recycling the used cooking oil from the kitchen. It shows that when you have someone with vision and drive, they can make things happen. According to the operations director there at the camp, Shane Carlson, he long ago earned the trust of the camp's leadership, and they know if George thinks it's important, it's going to be worth the time and effort to complete. They've reduced their garbage by 1/3.
Wow. Well, let's roll the video. We are back with Tony Fuller and Commissioner Garrido en route to our next Earth Day Award winner. Tony, can you tell us more about this winner?
I sure can, Arena. We're off to South Kitsap at Miracle Ranch, and Commissioner Garrido is here to help us honor George Heitman, the facility supervisor, for the work he's done with waste reduction and recycling here at Krista Camp's Miracle Ranch.
Great. Commissioner Garrido, what do you think about what George is doing here at Miracle Ranch?
I think it's marvelous to pick where kids come to camp to show and prove that you can recycle all kinds of food products and waste products. So he's got bins throughout the whole campus, and he's teaching right on site as well as doing good things, recycling waste products. 1970 is when we first did our first Earth Day Awards, and we've been celebrating and preserving, working through educational ways to protect our environment since then. What better way is it for a person who works at a campground to show kids who come to camp how they
it sounds like a really worthy winner. Can't wait to go surprise them. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go, Earth Day Prize Patrol.
So we have Commissioner Grito here, and she would like to congratulate you on your award.
But first, let me give you these roses. George, I'm so happy to meet you. Congratulations. We understand that you, for more than a year, worked on putting the logistics together for a recycling program right here at a large-scale campground. So you figured out how to put out the cans on site in the cabins and in the public locations, and how to collect them. And I understand that you are just a real problem solver, that you see a problem and you are dogged about making sure that it's solved. So, and even Shane says, I have a little quote here. Your operations director says, quote, "He long ago earned the trust of the camp's leadership, and they know if George thinks it's important, it's going to be worth the time and effort to complete. We have reduced our garbage by 1/3.
Really, if George does bring an opportunity for us to be better stewards, it's really easy to buy into what George is bringing, because he's been here for 27 years. He's been a crucial part of Miracle Ranch and Island Lake, and has the trust of all of us. He's even won the Krista Camp's Employee of the Year. How many times? Twice. And he's always gunning for the next one. So we're really blessed to have George on our team.
We want to make sure that you keep this Earth Day 2017 award someplace, and we left the back blank so you can recycle that piece and use it again. But we'd also really like, here we can put that up there. We'd really like to offer you this Earth Day 2007 Outstanding Achievement Award.
I understand that there's about over 200 campers here every week, and staff provides education about waste reduction and recycling. Is that a problem? Is that difficult? Is it easy? How do the kids do?
You know, it takes a little bit of getting used to, but once people get the containers figured out and understand how much it, saves the landfill and everything, everybody buys into it pretty well. And the guest groups, we've had lots of positive comments from guest groups. And
You mean adults are teachable too?
Oh yeah, and there's some guest groups that had questioned, hey, how come you guys don't recycle before we started? And so it is really visible to the people we serve here.
That's a really nice story. We need more Georges in the world.
Yeah. Well, we also had a chance to head out to Woodward Middle School on Bainbridge Island to present an Earth Day Award there.
We sure did, Doug, and when it comes to waste reduction and recycling at Bainbridge Island School District, Woodward Middle School, all arrows point to one person, French teacher Susan Nell. Yeah. From the assistant superintendent to the principal to teachers to administrative staff, they all tell of how Susan has impacted their waste reduction and diversion practices, both at school and home. Many of them often find themselves thinking, what would Susan do when planning a school event or taking care of their own garbage and recycling?
So what would Susan do?
Well, Susan spends a lot of her own lunchtime teaching students new ways to recycle. Her calm yet determined demeanor is a perfect combination to teach the students and staff the concept of zero waste. She not only does this at the school level, but also a knowledgeable and vital resource for coordinating green efforts throughout the district.
So is this the one where you drove up on the sidewalk?
Well, let's roll the tape and see.
Let's roll the tape. All right, Tony. Well, we're back in the Prize Patrol van. Where are we headed today?
Today, Doug, we're going up to Bainbridge Island to Woodward Middle School to honor a teacher there, and her name is Susan Nell.
Well, with us today is Commissioner Rob Gelder. Rob, what do you know about this award?
Well, the awesome thing is that Susan Nell, who is the French teacher at Woodward Middle School, she is the recycling guru. So she is the point person, the go-to person, if anyone had questions about what to do about recycling. So she has really implemented a whole bunch of steps, and I'm excited to kind of see it in action.
And you were saying, Tony, she's a French teacher, right? It's not like this is her job.
No, but she has made it her second job at Woodward. That's for sure. That everything points to Susan and what she would do. All questions, all arrows point in her direction when it comes to sustainability issues related to the environment.
All right, well, we're coming up close to the school, and stay off the sidewalk.
Roger that. Here we come, Prize Patrol.
What a phenomenal day. And when you think about every day here is Earth Day. I mean, it's not just one day out of the year. And it takes a leader in our community and a leader in our school to really make a difference. And that's exactly what you have done. You are the go-to guru, as I understand, for what would Mrs. Nell do if we have a question about what goes where. You are the person, you are the resource, and it makes a great difference. I suppose I should say, like, I'm probably getting this wrong. Félicitations.
Oui, c'est bon.
Oh, so congratulations on behalf of everyone for making a difference in our community each and every day. Whether you're here at school or just living your life, you make a phenomenal impact. And you lead by example, and that's what is lasting. So thank you so much. So we would like to award you an Earth Day Award for 2017 Outstanding Achievement Award for Environmental Education to Susan Nell, Woodward Middle School. Thank you so much.
And the award is made from recycled crushed window pane glass. So this is something she can have on her desk.
What kind of obstacles or challenges have you had to overcome?
Well, one thing that's difficult is that many people don't know where things go. Our accepted items in Kitsap County are different than Seattle, so that's difficult. Right. But that's part of what we do on Bainbridge, is try to educate the public and the schools and the staff, and they've really made amazing progress at this school. Everything's in the right bins these days, so it's very gratifying.
Yeah, recycling it right is a challenge, so we do appreciate again all the obstacles that you've met, but it looks like you have great support with the staff, the
Fantastic.
students, and
they really care. It's excellent.
Well, thank you again.
Thank you so much.
What a nice celebration for a well-deserved award winner.
It was fun, and Commissioner Gelder looked a little concerned when I drove up on that sidewalk.
Well, I really enjoyed it because of Susan's reaction. You could tell that she had no idea that was coming. So is there programs that the county offers that can help other Susans achieve their dreams?
Yes, we do have those programs. If you, like Susan, are dedicated to environmental sustainability, a Kitsap County Public Works educator would love to visit your school or group. They offer classroom lessons, support for environmental projects, and provide field trips at no charge. See the website below for details.
That's great, Tony. What a great way to teach future generations about waste reduction and recycling.
And I understand that each year you also award an Earth Day Award to a county program.
That's right, Doug. Every year, county departments are working hard implementing waste reduction strategies, and some develop programs that keep Kitsap beautiful. This year, we're recognizing Kitsap County Sheriff's Office Corrections Inmate Litter Crew Project Coordinators.
Tell us more about that.
As a part of the Comprehensive Litter Control Program for county roads, the Corrections Division of the Kitsap County Sheriff's Office employs a small workforce, the Inmate Litter Crew, to provide savings to the taxpayer in our continuing effort to keep Kitsap County clean. With funding from the Department of Ecology and the county's Clean Kitsap program, a second litter crew was added in 2014, increasing the capacity to clean up litter and illegal dumps.
Well, it must take an awful lot of coordination and planning to make a litter inmate crew effective.
It sure does. In 2016, inmate project coordinators Wayne Chase and Chris Lacombe improved this existing program. By keeping motivation alive in the participants, the crews cleaned up State Route 3 from the sewer treatment plant south to Gorst. Wow. To accomplish this, they coordinated with Washington State Department of Transportation for traffic assistance, and the benefit to the community is noticed and appreciated as many residents have taken the time to talk to the coordinators. The annual commitment for roadway litter cleanup was 1,600 miles, and they more than doubled this at 3,473 miles of roadway and removed 460 illegal dump sites from county roads and other public properties.
Man, that's impressive. Well, I understand that they were set up for a meeting or something in the admin building, so let's climb back into the prize patrol van and see what happens.
So we are on our way to our next Earth Day Award winner. Tony, tell us more about it.
Well, this day we are all the way in Port Orchard at the county offices of the Commissioner's Chambers to honor both Wayne Chase and Chris Lacombe. They are some of the Sheriff's Division's finest in the Corrections Office, and they have done an amazing job as inmate project coordinators for the litter crew out there on the roads.
Great. So we're going to meet all the commissioners out the front of the building. Let's get to it.
Let's get to the prize patrol.
Hello! Well, hi, commissioners. Are you ready to give out another Earth Day Award?
We are.
Great. All right.
Hi, we're excited to be here.
This is awesome.
So let's get going, Prize Patrol.
Kitsap County Solid Waste Division, Earth Day 2017 Outstanding Achievement Award, Clean Kitsap, Wayne Chase and Chris Lacombe, Kitsap County Sheriff's Office Corrections Inmate Project Coordinators.
Well, Chris and Wayne, thank you so much for the work that you've done with our inmate litter crew pickup. We know that we save taxpayer dollars and we keep our county much more beautiful and clean by using this very efficient and effective method.
The fact that you've not only expanded the program, but you basically blew the goals out of the water and pretty much more than doubled the amount of miles that you did. And I can't remember how many illegal dump sites. There were like over 400 or something like that. It's phenomenal and definitely makes a big impact for our community. So thank you so much.
So I know that it's a challenge to be out there on the road with the litter crew, and I'll go ahead and, were you Chris? Chris, yes. I'll go ahead and ask you, Chris, when you're out there, what kind of motivation does it take to get those crews going and get the job done?
Well, we do the military style. We're both in leadership in the military, and we just use that. And it works great. And they get fake motivation, whatever, how they want to say it. But it's more of a structure, so it's easy for them. You just do what you have to do your job, works.
Okay, thanks. And for you, Wayne, residents out in the community, do they take notice? And if so, what do they come by and say? Do they pull over or do they wave? What kind of recognition or comments do you get from the public?
We get a lot of horn honking and a lot of thumbs up and a lot of high fives and, waves out the window and thank yous out the window, and they don't stop often, just drive by.
Well, that's wonderful. So now I'm going to go to Sheriff Simpson and ask him a question. What would you say to folks in our community about littering in general?
Well, I think the recognition today is fantastic because it does bring exposure to the public of how much work these guys have done in the crews that they've managed and how much junk is out there. And we really need the communities to help us clean up our communities. So if you're thinking about tossing that thing out the window, just leave it in the car. Put stuff where it really needs to go. And so this is a good, not only a PR shot, but I'm really proud of the guys and what they've been doing and how they represent the sheriff's office. The high fives, the clapping, the honking, even though honking's illegal. We do like the fact that they're acknowledging that the good work that's going on and how it affects the environment, how it affects the health and environment in Kitsap County. So we're really proud of the accomplishments. So congratulations, guys. Glad it was surprised.
So one final comment, Sergeant Hudgens, I have not met you. Are you in the room? So thank you for all your coordinating this with me. I really appreciate that. And I'll turn it over to Arena to close. And happy Earth Day, everyone.
Happy Earth Day. Well, I just want to say finally, Wayne and Chris, thank you so much for all that you do. And we really appreciate it. And once again, congratulations. And thanks. It sounds like a real team effort here too. So thanks for the whole team. Thank you.
Yay.
Wow, they looked really surprised. What a great way to keep Kitsap beautiful.
It is. Picking up litter helps, but Kitsap County Recycling Coordinator Chris Piercy warns us these crews are not a license to litter for motorists.
Sure.
They and the inmate volunteers do an amazing job picking up litter, but what we really need is for all of us to do our part and make sure garbage ends up where it belongs, in the garbage can.
That's a good point. We all have a role in litter prevention.
Sure.
Yes, the key to keeping our roads beautiful is not in cleaning up the litter that's there, it's preventing it from happening in the first place. If you see illegal dumping, please call Kitsap 1 at 360-337-5777 or complete your report online at the website shown below.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Tony, for sharing your brand new Earth Day Award adventure with us. It's great to see how each of us individually and collectively can make a difference, and it's kind of really the goal of Earth Day, isn't it?
Yes, Earth Day aims to inspire awareness of and appreciation for our Earth. We hope the awards inspire others to consider how they can make a difference. One of the best ways to celebrate Earth Day is to change one of your habits to reduce waste, conserve resources, or clean our environment.
What a great idea. If each of us made an individual difference, all of us would benefit.
That's why we encourage everyone to join a local environmental effort or make your own commitment to the environment and make a difference in your community. Celebrate Earth Day, April 22nd.
Well, we certainly will. Well, that wraps up this edition of the Inside Report. Thanks again, Tony, for sharing your Earth Day Prize Patrol Earth Day Awards. You didn't give away $1 million, did you?
No, not this year.
Oh, well. And then thank you, too, for being with us today.
To learn about the history of Earth Day and find project resources and ideas, go to the website shown below. For the Inside Report, I'm Marina Kong.
And I'm Doug Bear. Thanks for watching.